Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading, and I hope you're doing well as usual. And Gemini, if you are new here and we haven't met, my name is Joe, and I'll be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Okay, so if you have Gemini in any of those placements in your chart, this should just about be the reading for you. Please do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force fit anything, and the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them or if the title catches your attention. Okay, that's why they're timeless. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings I've done for you in the past. But more than anything, Gemini, do yourself a favor. Don't just focus on your sun sign. Check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Especially if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you, okay, it's probably because your messages are coming stronger from those placements. That sometimes happens. It all depends on your current life path, okay? Please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's the best way to support the channel. And I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. And thanks to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly, truly appreciate it very much. All right, Gemini? All right. Just give me a second. Let me feel your energy, and we'll get started right away. Okay, one more, I think. Yeah. Oops, sorry about that. Gemini, the starting energy for your reading, or the heart of the matter, or the current energy that you're dealing with is Death card, Scorpio energy, Scorpionic energy. And this is about big endings for new beginnings, okay? This is a transformation. Something had to come to an end. And you couldn't stop it. You couldn't do anything about it. You couldn't change it. Okay? It's major arcana. This is divine intervention, and you just have to allow things to happen and understand why. Okay? And just go with the flow. Okay? All right, Gemini. Let's see. Let's leave a few more, and we'll figure out what's going on here. The energy that's crossing you could be a challenge or a blockage. Is the King of Pentacles. Something with your stability, your security, your sense of self-security. Maybe for some of you, for your finances, okay? And something's not stable here. Maybe you're not feeling stable with yourself. I think your confidence has been tampered or, tested, corrupted. You feel that you're losing grip of things. You're losing grip of yourself. Okay. Okay, let's see. Taurus energy, by the way. Mostly. Divine masculine. Earth energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. Crowding your conscious mind, and you are aware of this, and you're probably constantly thinking about it. For some of you, it could even be a desire, I don't know, but this is the Page of Swords. And Gemini, this is your energy also, because this is you're an air sign. And I get a sense that in your mind, you're trying to probably make sense or trying to get some type of clarity about things. You're trying to understand something. Some of you are having a hard time wanting to maybe accept or face something, and you are aware of that, okay? Because it's a Page of Swords, and you see, it's a very strange body language that he has. His body is facing one way, but his head is turning the other, and that gives me the impression that you're supposed to be facing the other way. You're supposed to be, maybe some of you are still looking back at something. This is why this King of Pentacles is challenging you. It's the sense of security. If you keep looking back, you feel some type of security, maybe. Is that what it is? Either way, you're not facing things the way you should, okay? But you're trying to understand something. You're trying to get the clarity. Well, yeah, that's why you're looking back. Well, that makes perfect sense. Gemini, you have to, I think you really have to leave something. You have to stop looking. It's always okay. People always tell you, don't look back. It's that you shouldn't do that. Just look forward, blah, 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 And not necessarily. Sometimes we need to look back when we're, when we're walking through a journey. If you go hiking, sometimes you're like stopping and looking back to rest and see how far you've gone already, It's perfectly fine. If you're gonna look fine, do it, just don't do it with your emotions. Don't use your emotions to travel in time to look back, because that's gonna keep you holding you back. And also wanting to figure out what happened, which could be a reflection of your emotions. You see, they're telling you, Gemini, this has come to an end. Please allow it to be. Make peace with the situation. Understand that it served its purpose. And it was probably meant for you as a life lesson. Okay? But you keep looking back, you're not facing the way you should be facing things. You're probably ignoring something. It's because of this sense of wanting to get clarity, some type of explanation. You feel empty-handed. Is it really that important for you to figure out what happened? Which is just your ego wanting to know this. Sometimes we're not allowed to know something because it's a way that the divine protects us. Okay? Trust me on that one. Sometimes we want to be a little too nosy, and that's when we find things out that can be even more painful. Which is simply something we don't want to see. Okay? Or we shouldn't be seeing. This is the energy in your subconscious below you, which you are not aware of, and you should be more aware of. This is your higher self or divine telling you this, Eight of Swords. You're stuck. And I don't think you know it. And if you do know it, you're ignoring it. You don't want to know it, but you are stuck. You better set yourself free. And it's all in your mind, Gemini. You're stuck by your own thoughts, by your own need of wanting to know something. Maybe some form of overthinking. And it's a really shitty energy. It really is. You've been called to set yourself free from this and to keep moving, Gemini. You're supposed to reach this King of Pentacles energy, which is a more secure, a more stable, a more independent energy. Someone who can, take care of business, take care of themselves, and even take care of others. Are you forgetting even some important duties in your life? Responsibilities? Because you're so tied up with this? Gemini, be very careful. This is the energy behind you, recent past maybe. Well, yeah, where you're coming from. But it's also the reason why you're going through this, the Fool. You're meant to take a new leap of faith here. You're meant to trust and just move forward and leave the rest behind. This is why this death card is part of this energy. You were meant to have a new beginning from some time in your past already, but you haven't really moved forward. And I don't see anything that has to do with the desire of moving forward. I just see you more stuck in your head here, of trying to make sense of things, which is what I don't like very much. It's like you are suspended in a what do you call it? It's not an abyss, it's it's okay. But yeah, I mean, literally, you're suspended. You're not going one way or the other. And you have to really allow yourself to accept that there has been an ending here, a major ending. And I believe quite painful, because this is why you're having a hard time moving on. You're meant to have a new beginning. Look at that. In front of you, where you're headed to, near future, what's coming towards you, it's the Magician. So we have the Fool, Death, and then the Magician. Kind of neat, you know. There's an ending for you to take a new beginning, so that then you can finally manifest what you are truly meant to have. You have gained the skills already. You're probably not aware of this. Some of you are meant to move forward so that you can become this Magician energy. Because you do have, well, no, yeah, I mean, you do have all the tools already. You have the knowledge, you have the skills. I think they're telling you that you are ready to. It's only you can stop yourself from having this. That's why you have the infinite loop above the crown chakra, which is, you know, the possibilities are infinite. Only your mind can be your own limit. Only your mind can prevent you from having what you truly desire and what you're meant to have. You can make your dreams come reality. As above, so below. Whatever you dream, you can literally pull it into this realm. But you can't see that well, because the King of Pentacles is being your challenge, your sense of security, self-confidence, independence. You don't feel secure with yourself. You don't feel good enough, or that you're good enough, or that you're not allowed to have something. That's how you should see or respond to the situation. What's a representation of you in this reading also? The Tower, more Scorpio energy. As a representation of you, is you feel like you are, literally, you're falling apart. I know. You feel like you and your whole life is just crumbling, right? It's quite painful. Jesus, I can feel it. But as the way you should respond to the situation is that you have to really accept it and allow it to happen. And not only that, but by accepting, you will understand and then you'll be able to express some type of gratitude. It's, you must be saying, how do you want me to express gratitude for the way that I'm feeling? This heartbreak is just, it's very overwhelming. But you are meant to move forward, and they're telling you that you are protected through this. But you have to allow this to come down. It was not stable. It wasn't. It never was. And I think that you were already being somehow knocked off your stability before the major ending happened. Because that's your challenge. I don't think you started feeling this way when the ending came. The ending was very abrupt and painful. But I think you were already having problems with your sense of self-security. You could have already felt that there was something wrong or something off, and it was affecting you. And you probably didn't want to deal with it, with that Page of Swords. Maybe you were looking the other way, right? Pretending to not see something. But you pretended to not see something to protect yourself. I understand that. And I can relate with that. The conscious and the subconscious mind are just... But sometimes we betray ourselves more than others do. The worst betrayal can come from ourselves. That's the energy that's surrounding it's influencing you or affecting you. 7 of Cups. You're emotionally all over the place. You are disoriented. You really don't know anymore what you want. Oh, God, you are an emotional mess here. You're confused. You really don't know what you want. But they need you. Spirit Divine needs you. Your guides need you to try to stay as focused as you can and as realistic as you can. Please. Something about being true to yourself. All this confusion is not helping you. Hopes and fears, 3 of Cups. You wish you could celebrate, feel as if, feel the way things were before. So that joy, happiness, celebrating, having a great time. Some of you, if you are in a relationship, which could be, because I just read the energy, I don't know what situation you're going through. Because it could be a job environment or in a family, whatever resonates for you. But for those of you who are, well, not really, it could be even a job. You see, I do pick up in this third party energy, but third party doesn't always have to be in a relationship or romantic. Sometimes even in a job, maybe people where our boss stops focusing more on us and then they start focusing more on other people, and you feel somehow kind of, that's a third party energy or situation. But if not, if this is a relationship, there could be a third party. It's interfering. whatever it is, but you do wish that things could be. You were reminiscing a lot in that energy, those 3 cups of joy, happiness. And you're meant to move forward. You're just stuck thinking about that. You're looking the other way. You're looking at the past. That's what the Page of Swords is telling me. You're just looking at the past. And your outcome or your advice, which I usually take more as advice, is the 4 of Cups. And it's just simply that. It's just confirming what I said. Stop looking at those 3 cups. Stop thinking how everything turned out. Stop thinking how things manifested. I know you're not happy the way things manifested for you, but you're meant to take that other cup that's trying to come in, and you're ignoring it. You see? You're ignoring it. Because you keep thinking of those 3 cups, the way things used to be, and how things turned out. You're not content, you're not satisfied, you're not happy. It's a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. And you have to stop looking back at it. You have to stop ignoring it. It's time for you to look the other way now. Look forward. Start moving on. That's why you have this energy behind you. It's pushing you. Divine is trying to tell you, Gemini, please. Please, Gemini. I have something amazing for you. I have great gifts that I can give you if you ground your ass and you start manifesting things. All you have to do is just allow everything to fall apart. Okay, Gemini. What about 3 of Swords, pain, heartbreak? Got 3, 3, and 3. Yeah. Well, not 3. I mean, I'm looking at 3 cups, but it's 4 of cups, then the 3 of cups, and then the 3 of Swords. But yeah, you're focusing on those 3. Something about that number 3 for you. Okay. Four of Pentacles. So we have the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. You have to let go. You have to allow things to flow. You're holding on too tight to something, and it's straining this energy, this person, his body language, his clothing. The clothing's all ripped. His body language is someone who's just stressed, tired, exhausted. This is what's happening to you because you're not allowing things to flow the way they're supposed to. You're meant to accept this Tower and this Death card. They're painful. I know. They're scary. They're confusing you. You didn't want them. I don't think you asked for them, but they were meant to happen for you for some specific reason, which at some point in the future you will find out and you will understand. Then you will look back at all of this like the hiker that is climbing that mountain. You're going to smile. You're going to say, wow, I really did move quite far. Not right now, because I don't think you even have walked out the door. Okay? Something's holding you back. It's yourself. Don't do this to yourself, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune, things want to change for the better. Tables are trying to turn. Okay? This is an opportunity. They're telling you, please don't miss this opportunity. Huge shifts in the universe are happening for you right now, and you're meant to take advantage of them. Please, Gemini, don't miss this opportunity. Stop holding on too tight to something that is It's killing you, it's draining you, it's making you sick. It's exhausting you. You're just holding on to pain. It's time to heal. Let's get additional messages, advice, warnings, then we'll close the reading with the Woodland Warden's Oracle deck, okay? Now remember, this is... No, I'm sorry, it's just additional advice. Let's see what we get. Gemini, you're stuck in your own mind. You're doing this to yourself. Okay? Four of Cups. You're doing it to yourself. Stop thinking about how things turned out for you. Knight of Cups, start moving. You see, it's like that Death card and the Knight of Cups, especially both in the Rider-Waite, they are very similar. It's like a transmutation. It's like a transformation for you to now move to a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, which is what you're ignoring. What other messages do you have for Gemini, please, regarding this reading or situation? If there's something else they need to know, what would it be, please? What else, please? Gemini. Okay. Five of Wands in the bottom. There's a lot of conflict. I just pick this one up. All right, Gemini. Let me get all the major arcanas first, and then the minor arcanas. It's not that many cards. It's just quick. Okay, Gemini, I have the Five of Cups. Same thing, same energy. Even though it's Five of Cups, you're still focusing on three. Which is those three cups. The way things used to be. That happiness, that joy. And you're not happy the way things have turned out. Okay? So I'll put this one right next to the 4 and the 3. King of Cups, it's time to heal and get your emotions in check. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. This is someone who has... I'm sorry about that. This is someone who has mastered their emotions. Okay? You have to be more in control of your emotions so that you don't get emotionally confused, distracted, okay? Which is exactly what I've got here, the Seven of Cups again, okay? Okay. This is creating a lot of conflict and chaos for you. Okay, major arcanas, I've got Aries, Emperor. This is about you taking control of your life once and for all. Okay, Gemini, you are the Lovers in the major arcana. And the Lovers is when you are in a situation that is divinely meant for you. You're being divinely guided towards. Okay, unfortunately, you have the Devil, which is exactly the opposite than the Lovers. It's the same image. We have an Archangel, and we have the divine masculine, feminine energies, like in the Lovers card. Okay. But unfortunately, Gemini, here you are enslaved. You are a slave to something. And you have to set yourself free. And you're a slave to yourself, to your own. You're punished. You're doing this to yourself. Okay? You have to set yourself free. You have to face your inner demons. You have to face the pain. You have to accept the ending of it and the reason why things are falling apart, okay? So that you can have this new beginning that you've been called to have, okay? Moon, Piscean energy. You're afraid of what's going to happen, okay? But you have to answer to this divine calling. It's almost like my Lover's card sometimes, almost also, okay? It's that wild wolf and that domesticated dog, both howling at this divine energy, which is the moon, This is you answering to a divine call and breaking free. Okay. Oh, we have another minor arcana here. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 3 again. Something about number 3s here. What is this 3 of Pentacles telling me? Some of you was a test of your karmic test that you were meant to go through. Okay. To become a better version of yourself. Something about your spiritual quality, okay? I think that's it. Okay. And the last card, which is the other major arcana, is the Fool. This is the reason mostly of this reading, for you to finally have a new beginning. You know what? You have purged a lot. Now you're allowed to move on. Very lightweight, just with your, your bag and your dog, and not dragging all this shit with you to your new chapter in life. You're meant to move on and set yourself free and stop looking back. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Especially, it's like when we graduate from high school or college and we have those bittersweet memories. And it's kind of hard to move on. But you have to have this new beginning in your life. Messages you have for Gemini, please. We will need more close. Now. Okay, remember this message may or may not resonate with the reading, which is something additional that you need to probably hear, which will serve you at some point in your life. Number 12 is the lizard and the pitcher plant, which means stagnation. Okay. Well, I guess it is your card, right? Number 12. It is your card, especially when you open it right on the goddamn card. Stagnation says the carnivorous pitcher plant traps its prey within its leaves. The lizard, which may occasionally find itself ensnared in a pitcher's plant trap, has come to represent death and resurrection, as it possesses the unique ability to drop its tail when stuck. That's leaving things behind, right? Kind of like, and not looking back. A new tail can grow in the old one's place, though it is never quite the same as the original. Of course not. We will always be marked for the rest of our lives, but that's the trade-off. Jesus, Gemini, Divine really has something beautiful for you. In the upright, it says that you may be feeling stuck, frozen in place, or without an escape. Reflect on the lizard's ability to shed and regrow its tail. There may be things in your life you can leave behind, making way for new growth. In the reverse, it says that this indicates a lost opportunity. That's the Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you, please. Remember that it's okay to pass on some things, but before you turn away, ask yourself why you may feel averse or disinterested. What fears, if any, inform your decision? And a very important question you have to ask yourself with this card, Gemini, is what could I drop in order to feel like I am moving forward again? Gemini, it's time for you to just move on. Okay? You can do it. Allow yourself for this new beginning. Divine really has something very beautiful for you. Your spirit guides are trying to help you. All you have to do is just put your one little tiny percent, and then everything will start turning in your favor. But the time is now. Okay? Gemini, that's the best I can do for you. I hope this really helps you and it gives you the guidance that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if it helps you, if you enjoy it, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Gemini, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, stay very blessed. Goodbye, Gemini.